We're so glad to have you here. We're so excited for Seussical the Musical, which you're currently in the rehearsal process for. How is that going?
It's going pretty well. The the best thing about this particular group can sometimes be the worst thing at times, though, because everybody is so friendly. Everybody gets along real well. Everybody's very accommodating the whole time. And Tech Week is next week, and I'm not sure if we've had everybody at one rehearsal yet.
Okay.
So, but it's come
It's a pre-
together really,
it's a
really
pretty big
well.
production too, right?
I guess maybe between 40, 50 people, if I had to
It's quite a
guess.
bit. um, so for those who are maybe unfamiliar with the story of Seussical the Musical, can you kind of tell us what's going on in the story and who you're playing?
I am, well, my name is Leon Anderson Jr. I'm playing Horton the Elephant. Um, this is my third time playing Horton, second time with this group, but it's been a minute. Last time we did the show, my 15-year-old was 18 months old, and he was the elephant bird at the end of the show. And now he's like
A
5 inches taller than me. Um, so
lot
it
of time has
merges a
passed.
bunch of doctors. Yeah, a lot of years. It kind of merges a bunch of Dr. Seuss stories. Clearly, Horton hears a who. Horton lays an egg. Um, Cat in the Hat. All kinds of stuff. And it starts off with Horton hearing a little voice and tracking down the voice to find this little speck that he puts on this clover. And for majority of the show, he is the only one that hears it.
Okay.
And everybody, all the other animals thinks he's crazy. And then on the Who side of things, there's JoJo getting in trouble with his parents because he's thinking too much. He daydreams all the time, makes these big things and messes, and so Horton's got this big task ahead, trying to protect the Who's that only he knows exists. But he knows that there's a mayor and a Mrs. Mayor, and there's a JoJo out here feeling kind of alone like he is. So they, have this little bit of a bond, if you will. But hilarity ensues. A lot of fun, catchy music. Wraps up on a green eggs and ham number. So yeah,
So it sounds like the connective tissue truly is JoJo and Horton kind of throughout the story is what the narrative is.
would think so. I'd say that. Yeah.
So what do you feel like is Horton's motivation then? Because you say he finds the Whoville, what's his motivation throughout Seussical?
Oh, that's a good question. I just think he's maybe never had any true responsibility before, and having this one thing that at least for the time being nobody else can verify was kind of cool. I think. I don't know. You'd have to talk to Dr. Seuss, but what the intention was behind the stories. But personally, I think it's cool.
So you have mentioned that you've played Horton. This is your third time, correct? So what drew you to wanting to come back to this role?
Um, Honestly, it's because of said family. I mentioned I had my youngest or my oldest at the time was just a little hike when we did it last time. So his mom was in it then. She was very pregnant with our younger son also while she was playing Mrs. Mary then. So all four of us are in it again this time. She's playing Gertrude. Uh, Youngest son is one of the things, and tall boy is is one of the cadets. So it's just it's got a special little something for the Anderson family.
I was gonna say it's a whole family affair.
Yeah.
Is there any pressure to stepping into the world of Dr. Seuss and kind of bringing the vibrant world to the stage?
Well, given that it's my third time doing so, not really.
Okay.
For a beginner, maybe. For a first timer, possibly. Luckily, all the music is pretty catchy. I know some people just don't like Dr. Seuss books, but they should probably still give this a try because it's different. We have a
I
ton of the
mean,
books.
I was gonna say I grew up on Dr. Seuss. Like this is
Yeah.
right up my alley of like it's that nostalgicness of being a child again. Do you have a favorite song to perform in the show?
For me, well, technically, I guess it would maybe be a duet because it's Alone in the Universe. When I sing it with JoJo, that's in
Okay.
Act One.
What kind of draws you to that one being one of your favorites?
I just like the rhythms of it. I guess would be a good. Um, like there's a song I have in Act Two that is good also, but it's kind of quiet. It's more like a lullaby. And Alone in the Universe is just kind of the first big joint connection between Horton and JoJo.
Okay. So it's like a really pivotal moment.
Yeah.
How has your role as Horton in this production, the on our own production, challenged you as a performer?
Physically, not as young as I used to be. So knees and back.
That's fair. That's valid.
They're constantly,
Do you have any specific way that you get into the mindset of your character?
I don't think I do. I just know that I should be as silly as I can be while trying to be taken seriously as well. It is Dr. Seuss. It doesn't have to be that deep. So,
But at the same time, Dr. Seuss has a lot of layers. He has a lot of deep thoughts, which is kind of what Horton is. You know, he's a deep thinker and kind of has to stand up against a lot of the adversity that when people don't believe him.
That is true.
Has there been a standout moment amongst this rehearsal process or from this production that like like you can't stop thinking about it, puts a smile on your face, something positive?
Wyatt, the guy who plays Mr. Mayor, every time he's doing lines and moving, I crack up. You'll just have to see it.
It's a great one. And we're excited to see it. One final question for you then is just what are you hoping audiences take away from this production of Seussical the Musical?
That community theater is a safe place. Dr. Seuss is a safe topic. That you can just about put music to anything and make it make sense. Don't be so don't be in such a hurry to judge a book by its cover, and be patient with people, give them a chance to prove themselves if they are thinking a little bit different here and there.
That's a beautiful answer. Leon, I appreciate you being here with us. I'm so excited to see you as Horton when this production of Seussical the Musical arrives on stage. So thank you so much for your time and being here with us.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. I think I did okay.
On Our Own production of Seussical arrives at the Fraser Performing Arts Center June 20th and runs through the 28th. So get your tickets now and we will see you there.